And we're live. Mm.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the If You Know, You Know late night show. I'm your host, Jeffrey, and I am here with,
Ronika,
come on now, the lovely Ranika this evening. Ranika, how you doing?
I am good. I think I was just telling Jeffrey in the pre-show that I was outside about 30 minutes ago and a mosquito tagged the back of my neck like it was my man. So I'm
Mm,
just
mm,
out here just trying to function.
mm,
How are
mm.
you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Yeah. Look, y'all, look, typically Renika and I have crossed paths at some point this week. Well, during a normal week. But this week, I think this is the longest we've actually had a conversation. And we've been talking 25 seconds. Right. Man, it's been
It
I can't
has.
believe it's Thursday.
Mm-hmm. For real, for real.
You guys, typically we if we record a couple shows. And the other show is the Please Do Tell. We were supposed to record this week. I wasn't able to record this week, so we're actually was behind. So we missed y'all on the Please Do Tell. And I was this close for nigga to say, you know what? If we miss, we might as well just miss both. But I just knew that our people was going to be on our ass if we miss.
Oh,
So I had to make sure that are you present?
present. Because I did I grab the numbers from last week? Hold on, I'm gonna go back and grab them numbers that we missed from last week because I don't need y'all chewing my ass out. Okay.
Oh, they had numbers after?
Remember
Oh,
we were having a
yes.
problem with the
Yes.
comments and I
Yes.
was like, oh my God, there was so many numbers out there. So
That is true. That is
we
true.
not that wasn't us. That was meta. So
Meta was trying to meddle,
okay. They ain't like what we was saying, what we was talking about last week. And it's all right.
and they
I'm gonna go
just
back and
don't
get
know.
those numbers.
They just don't know we got the medicine. Oh man, I'm actually a little.
Yeah.
Look, it's crazy. Look, the city has been. If you don't know, I live in New York City. For the viewers, but it's the NBA Finals, and the Knicks hasn't been in the finals since '99. So here it is, 27 years, and I know a lot of people. You know, coming from a small town of people who love basketball, who love their high school team. Just imagine 10 million time it being a professional team. It is Knicks fans out of yo. mm. So
Mm-hmm.
look, I took the better route and decided that you know what, championship potential championship city. I live here. I'm going with the Knicks in five. I'm going with the Knicks in five. What you got? Have
I
you
don't
been
have
paying
any
attention?
other than your stories. Nope.
That's fine.
But I know that you've been yelling Nixon five, and I feel like Mike Razor said no. Did he disagree with
He
you?
did say no. I think Bogey was another person that chimed in.
Mm.
He said Nixon six or something. So yeah, it's. I mean, and then last night they won by 10 after being down. If I'm not mistaken, they were down almost 17 and they came back and won by 10. Oh yeah, it's getting real. Look, I got a little group chat with with a lot of my homeboys, and all of a sudden this morning it was a text that came through saying, uh, is it really gonna happen that the Knicks gonna win the championship? And then actually, I won't throw him under the bus, but he is one of our listeners on the If You Know late night show. He jumped in and was like, it's not gonna happen. So I guess he's still being a Spurs fan. I won't call him out, but I'm pretty sure he'll call himself out in the text box.
I want to know who's a Spurs fan.
Oh yeah. Oh, believe me. Oh, he'll chime in. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Now look, now I got to look out for him.
Right. I'm like,
But yeah, the actually the city has been buzzing ever since the Knicks like went, ever since they clinched, and they clinched like 9 days before the other team. So they kind of been sitting around, and then they've had the most dominant run in the playoffs, like in playoff history. Like they're blowing teams out. Excuse me, not the title game, but like the game that decides the series. They have beat teams by 20, 30, 30, 40. So yeah, they're showing their blue and orange. So I am definitely a Knicks fan. So Knicks and five. Knicks and five.
Okay, and Teeny's chiming in saying hello. Hey, Teeny. Her
Hey,
and
hey.
saying, hey, good people. And then Robert Reed said, okay, Miss Lone, Knicks in 6.
Knicks. See, the thing is here now, I just had this whole debate, like I would say 2 hours ago. That's probably why I was running late after, I was supposed to get off from work. I was staying there talking.
Mm.
But they want the Knicks to win in 6 because they want the Knicks to win at Madison Square Garden. I don't want the Knicks to win here. Because this city was, look, Renika, you've been to my house. It was so quiet in Harlem during the game last night. No sirens, no screaming, no, cars were off the road. I felt like it was 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And as soon as the game was over, Knicks won. There go them cars, there go the sirens. I was like, the city almost shut down, like similar like COVID.
COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It for 2.5 hours, it just shut down. That's how you know that like everybody around here is a Knicks fan, and I don't want to get mauled, so I'm going with the Knicks in 5, not in
Okay.
6. Robert, in 5.
Who are they playing?
San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, they are playing the they are playing the Spurs.
Was
Okay.
that mosquito trying to get you again? Mid mosquito.
You kind of traveled to my knee. I was like, ooh, wow. Shit. Okay,
You
well,
already said he was like your man on your neck. So the knee is next. He trying to work it to the middle. He trying to work it to the middle.
that's a good one. You got me. You got me. Don't forget to do what you're supposed to do over there while I'm talking.
I don't do codes. You might as well just say it.
And
I,
riddles and shit.
I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Tag me. Tag
Oh,
me.
yeah, yes. Sorry.
Tag me.
Yeah.
Go back, edit, tag me. So it say Jeffrey and Ronika. And
Gotcha. Yeah, I got you now. I got you now. I got you.
Someone also suggested that we need to start our own Facebook page so we're able to go live from the If You Know, You Know Facebook page. But that's another story for another day. That is,
Okay.
I said, okay, we got little producers all over the place, and you know who you are.
Look, sounds like to me when you come to when we congregate on the East Coast, or when we congregate in the Midwest. Seems like in the next 60 days we gonna see each other a couple of times.
Hell yeah.
So we'll figure it out then. Well, thank y'all though. That let us know that they wanna, like we said, share us. So we appreciate it. But you asked, it was like they're playing the San Antonio Spurs now. You don't really pay attention to basketball. Just smile. Thank you. And so you know that they have this new phenom on their team, as in he's been there. This is his 3rd year. But you know how you had the Jordans, you know how you had Michael Jordan, and then you had Kobe Bryant, and then you had LeBron James. And then after LeBron, Steph Curry. Well, he's the continuation of the legacy of NBA. And so it's Wemby. And so Wemby is 7'6" tall, and he's 22 years old. Boy, that boy, I mean, he handles the ball as if he's a little guard, but he's 7'6". So he's pretty dominant. But the Knicks, it was crazy watching that game in the first half. The Spurs was running them up and down. It was like at the playground. It was just like that. I'm telling you, they were, or as my cousin would say, Rob would say, they playing basketball. They were up and down the court with them. 17 points. And then all of a sudden, the old heads, the older players, the Knicks was like, we're going to slow this game down. We can't, look, we're going to have to bust a sweat with these guys if we keep running up and down this court. So they actually switched it up and came back and won. So it was actually, as in the words of a Prince Hakeem, it was a really exhilarating game.
Because I've been quoting him all week. Who told you that?
But no. All right. So you guys, it's that time. We got to give our little PSA. Make sure that you put your numbers in the text box. We do, as we call it, our PPP, politics, pop culture, and for the people, which is you. And then we actually give a job, an opportunity to you guys, and then we go through our numbers. And we already have what, 4 numbers? And
We got 7. So I want y'all, y'all to, when I call to numbers, if you are on here, I want you to say, hey, that was my number from last week, because I want to give you a special shout out too. So thank you, because it was a little malfunction last week.
Not a little malfunction.
In form all day. I can't wait to share my for the people.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, you want me to jump in on the politics?
Yep.
All right. All right. Let's do this. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna actually keep it light because it's time to fight. So let's lean right into these politics. The first thing is I want to talk about is this Republican revolt. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but last week I mentioned about the slush fund, which is where Donald Trump was trying to give $1.776 billion to the rioters that caused destruction and damage onto the Capitol on January the 6th. Well, this week, just to give you a little bit of an update, the Republicans have revolted. And what I mean by revolted, as in the last 24 to 48 hours, they voted to actually take that out of that bill, which is cool. However, Donald Trump later in the day said it's out for temporary. So from that standpoint, I wanted to make sure that we still stay abreast, just like the Epsteins. This is the next one, the slush fund for these damn rioters to get these Neanderthal morons. Yeah, I'm gonna double down today. They do not deserve any of our taxpayer dollars at all. I'm gonna go into the other second part of the Republican revolt, which is the SAVE Act. We talked about the SAVE Act, which Donald Trump wanted to make sure that, if you didn't have a driver's license or a passport, you could not vote. Well, the House voted against that today. 4 Republicans voted in favor with the Democrats, saying, "Hey, no, you got all of this other nonsense going on. We're not going to pass anything." Now, the crazy part about it, I know some people, either party would say, "Hey, a driver's license, or picture ID is sufficient." It's not that is sufficient. It's more or less of, I'm not going to allow you to do anything when you're going to pass 1.76776 billion for these Neanderthal morons. And then all of a sudden you want me to be you so worried about these elections with IDs? BS. The third Republican revolt, and that it just happened probably within the last 6 hours, is the House passed $7 billion in support of Ukraine. And I know a lot of people are saying, "What?" I mean, remember, if you paid attention, we hadn't given any money towards Ukraine since Donald Trump, basically since Trump got in office. He was like, that was something Joe Biden wanted to do, so we're against it. Against it enough that he aligned himself with Ukraine's enemy, which is, George Bush's enemy, which is Putin. I don't understand it, So, and if he's on the same side as George Bush, which is the American side, so how the hell he flipped with the Russian side? But anyway, but we're going to give $7 billion to Ukraine in a loan. I do want everybody, it is a loan. It's not just giving taxpayer money. They will give it back. Um, and what we've learned, the Ukrainian people who they thought were going to, Renika, the Ukrainian people who they thought were going to fall down to the mighty Russian military, you
Mm-hmm.
learn to do? They learn a new form of technology with drones that the world had never seen before. So now what they've done is they've taken drones that are under $1,000 and they're able to destroy they're able to do as much damage as if you use $1 million warhead. So if you spend $1 million on one, they can take 1 million divided by 100. I mean, divided by 1,000. They can come up with 1,000 of their drones. So they've actually changed modern warfare because they were put out there on their own. It's the best way. It's one of the most unique ways of seeing how humans will adjust when put in a certain position. Then the last thing that I want to talk about with the Russian revolt, and I'm still not done, because this is
So before you, because we have a couple people chiming in, Uncle
let me
Donald saying,
let
"Hello,
me
fam." Huh?
let me finish with the Iran thing.
And
One,
then you'll come
thing.
back. Okay.
Yep, yep. The Iran, the other Republican revolt is the Democrats and 4 Republicans voted against militarization of our military in Iran. So now Donald Trump doesn't have the purse or the votes. Now it goes to the House. So now we're going back and forth as, real legislation is supposed to be. But now because before, typically every commander in chief have come to the American people, to sell the war, or sell the military excursion. And Trump said he didn't have to. Well, now Congress is finally revolting and said, hey, that is our job.
It's so much shit going on. It's just like, but I wanted to pause you because we do have people chiming in, but we don't want your networks, our networks to miss out on this vital information. So, there's an arrow at the bottom of your screen. Go on and share that with your folks so they can come into the room so we can all discuss this together. So they can be, because some people don't wake up and watch the news. Some people don't read the news. So this is sometimes how you get your pop culture and your politics, and of course for the people. So be sure to share this with your network by using the arrow at the bottom. We are so thankful for your stars and your hearts and your love that you are sending, but also be able to share, be a share bear. So hit that arrow at the bottom so you don't miss out on the 3Ps, our PPP. And you all are not playing about these numbers. So I'm not even going to ask no more for numbers because I feel like we're at capacity. Jeffrey,
Yeah.
back to you.
All right. It's number 2 when it comes to politics. Epstein.
Oh, yes, that's in the
Epstein.
comments. Uh, author Nadine, as I know as NJ or MJ. She got so many aliases just like myself. Hey, girl. She said, "Yo, this Jeff Epstein series is a mess." So yeah,
Epstein.
they waiting.
Epstein. 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 Um, we went to war because of Jeffrey Epstein. It changed the narrative. It changed the page. Every time that things start to die down, it goes back to this Epstein thing. Because you explain it. It's the reason why it's the reason why fringe voters voted for you. And you still are lying and refuse to look. What was it? A week ago, Pam Bondi, former Attorney General Pam Bondi, testified behind closed doors. They're not trying to release any of that information. And as far as I'm concerned, the congressmen that are listening that won't share it, they're just as guilty. The guy down there in Louisiana that just lost, why not share the information? You were there. You're on the committee. Like, let's do it for the American people. It's so much corruption Look, that Epstein is tied up so much that Donald Trump not only did want to, he sued the government, his own government, while he's in charge. He sued them for $10 billion and then said, you know what? I got a deal for you. Give me 1.7776 billion for my Neanderthal morons. And then I want you to make sure anybody with a Trump last name never be audited, never have to pay taxes, never have to do any of that. When it what? And mind y'all, that's still on the table because that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Remember, people were pissed and did not vote for Joe Biden because he pardoned his son.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump just pardoned his whole family.
Yeah. Generations, basically.
Generations.
Hello. Hello. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're crooked.
Huh.
Donald Trump buys stocks in Dell, then they create a deal within a week, and and with the government. What? That's insider trading.
Hmm.
Last thing. Last thing. It's June, y'all. It's gonna be hot. Cookout, barbecue, outside. Be careful. ICE is outside.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't care because they got a chip on their shoulder because they know nobody likes them. So they're going to pick with you, even if you're supposed to be here. It's no reason. I mean, the two people that were killed, specifically the two white people that were killed in Minnesota, were from here. So don't forget, you can be from here, but accidents happen. Don't be somebody's accident. Make sure you stay steadfast. Make sure your head is on a swivel. And everybody ain't your friend. Well, I was listening to Def Comedy Jam, old clip. They say everybody that shit on you ain't your enemy. And everybody that lick you ain't your friend.
Woo!
So y'all have a good one with that when we come and we settle down on politics for this week.
Ooh, Jeffrey, thank you. Robert's chiming in saying, "Hey, family, and talk that politics. JB, break it down." Brandy said, "Did you see what they did in Albania?"
Oh yeah, I did see that. I just saw it too. Pop quiz. I think it's Jared Kushner. He has ties to like a hotel or something, and they're protesting over in Albania. Yeah. Oh yeah. Is it Jared, which is the son-in-law, or is it son? One or the other. It's a son or a son-in-law.
Tanisha said, "A mighty word, friend. A mighty word."
Crazy.
You all ready for pop culture? I felt like you really liked it last week, so I was going to bring it back.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Pop culture. I appreciate it. I think Terry last week was like, "Hot Pocket." I was like, yeah, that's where it got it from. Culture, commercials, because we don't really see a whole lot of commercials and ads because we decided that we wanted to be adults and not pay for them. That's crazy. Not me, child. I be paying that $7.99 instead of that $25.99. I will take an ad. I'll take an ad.
I was gonna say you get the ads anyway on YouTube.
And them on these streaming sites. I'll be like, well, yeah. I can go get me a drink in between time for the meantime. So, all right, my friends. You ready for pop culture? Okay. This is hot off the press because I just saw it today. And I want to say that I am, for one. Oh, wait. Robert says, "Yes, sir, JB. ICE has been all down here in Texas. They pulling people over more than the regular police. You ain't lying. On these hoes, on these hoes." Okay. Hot off the press today. It was on my news feed, and I want to say that this is hot news. Well, not hot news. Whatever. It's not lukewarm, just so you know. Russell Wilson has officially retired from the NFL. I feel like I'm in the in crowd. I don't even remember which team he was just the last playing for. Was he in New York?
The
Oh, at least
Giant.
I know that. At least I know that.
Right.
But so Riri, girl, number 5 may be coming because people be joking about, oh yeah, they finna have their 5th child. It probably is because he gonna have a lot of time on his hands. I mean, he gonna do other stuff, but girl, don't be out here popping it because you're gonna get it again. Y'all are fruitful and like to multiply. Love it.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Don't talk about future baby mama like that.
She is somebody's wife. She is Russell Wilson's wife.
You said
Okay.
she what?
She is Russell Wilson's wife. Okay.
That is true. He got a new job though. He's gonna be a CBS analyst.
Mm.
Yeah, he's supposed to be taking over for somebody. I can't remember the person, but because in the sports world, people are debating if he's a Hall of Famer or not.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Yeah.
Dibbidi-dibbidi-dee-dee. So I want to say that. So that was exciting news to see, and couldn't wait to share that with y'all because I'm like, Keith Isom says my brother.
Hey,
Look,
hey,
Keith is new to the
what's
hello.
going on? What's going on,
I
Memphis?
know. I
He in
saw.
Memphis, right? Keith in Memphis.
I think you are. Are you in Memphis or are you in Michigan, Keith? We know you like to. I get around. He will pop up at a family event. They'd be like, "Where you been? Where you at now?"
No, that was Flint.
Yeah, yeah,
Flint. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. When we first,
They
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
Memphis, so they know he get around. Okay.
yeah.
Um, Robert said, Tanisha, we need to raise an offering for the information he gives on that politics. Okay, that's what the stars are for, people. Again. The stars are there. The reactions are there, also known as an emoji. And that arrow at the bottom is there to share with a friend. Share with a friend. Keith said he's in Flint Town. We know who you are
Man,
talking about, Tanisha, because we know you, Keith. We can't,
yeah, 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 yeah.
dude, be big old tall dude ready for a good time. We know you. We know you. Like in Flint
Hey,
Town. We know, look, cuz we know. And then Teach is chiming in saying, hello, everyone.
hey.
Hey, girl. Okay, that was number 1.
I can't believe. By the way, I just want to throw it out there.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive. You with the Russell Wilson retired. That was pretty
Yeah.
impressive. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to merge the two worlds together because I know Jeffrey is if anything, he's the sports buff, but he loves him some. Y'all know he disappeared in the fall into the winter. He disappeared on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So I wanted to act like I knew what was going on, but it just landed right in my lap. So I wanted to share with
That's
y'all.
pretty good. That's pretty
Thank
good.
you. Thank you. My dad would be proud also. Okay, next. Okay. I was at the beach yesterday, watching the sunset. No, I was at a park watching the sunset. Cause we live on Lake Michigan. Growing up, took it for granted, but now that I'm a whole adult, love to get to Lake Michigan and just watch that sunset because it's literally in our backyard, right? Did we listen to music? I was like, okay, what is this? I got Inga Rose and Tanisha said she did a sports pop culture combo. I mean, Tanisha, just call it what it is, girl. Call it what it is. Okay. Um, so we were listening to music. First of all, we were the only blacks out there, and then this mug decided to turn on his music speaker only. I said, okay, we didn't came to this serene place, and then of course the black folks got to come and just play music. But there was an artist named Inga Rose. I was like, okay. And then there was another artist with like the first letter in their name was a sigma symbol. And but they had the Mason um I would say emblems all over the place. And I was like, okay, I don't know. Why are they AI? They're AI artists.
Tell me more.
This spot. We were listening to Spotify. So see 18 he said, yes, Inga Rose. Girl.
She know Inga Rose?
Hey, so
She been listening to Inga
he
Rose?
Listen, Inga Rose has one song that starts to say something like basically sounding like a real person. See, I didn't even think that I was gonna feel like this or turn like basically like Aaliyah like turn the beat up. I was like, what the hell? The hell? Whole AI artist. Who is behind these AI artists with this music with the and the lyrics is like, are you talking to me? Is this about love? Okay, about feelings? You look it up. You looking it up? Inga Rose.
No.
G.A. Rose, like the flower. What? Um, Auntie says she is a writer of songs and she is AI. That is wild.
So is she a person?
A
You know that technology be whipping these old people's ass.
what they answers.
It was whooping mine right there. Is she real?
I said, and the guy, and it's like neo soul, and I love me some neo soul. So I said, wait a minute. So when you all, that's all. I mean, I'm not giving too much more because they ain't paying me to say this. So I was just blown away that these two artists are out there as AI artists. It's crazy. Robert wanted to say Russell Wilson is replacing Matt Ryan on the pregame show, Ronika, on CBS. Well, thank you,
I
Robert.
saw that. Yep.
Thank you,
That's
Robert.
what I was doing, Renika. I was trying to read us this time.
Got it. And then 18 said, check her out on TikTok. Child, that was enough for me. I said, oh, okay. All right. So, y'all, there's AI artists that is getting numbers out here.
What I was gonna bring up, when you mentioned about going to the beach, because as you right, you took it for granted when you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time I went to the beach and I wanted to do it. I get up early.
Mm-hmm.
So I got there like before the sun started to like drip
Mm-hmm.
up. It is so creepy out there on that lake. As I mean, the sun is coming up. It took me back to like the movies where you be a little fog right on the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Like I need some sun out here. I don't want to be out here.
Oh, see, 18 know the whole backstory. She said the writer is, but Inga Rose is not. So the writer is a real person, but Inga Rose is not. She said it was a way to get her music out there.
I think I had heard maybe that before on the Breakfast Club
Okay.
because they had talked about it, but I had never seen it before. And you actually saw it in person.
I mean, yep.
Was Inga there?
Go. She just then just above the water. Yeah, she was out there. Just
Okay, just
she,
making
she
sure.
was with the sunset. She was with the
A,
sun.
a land before time.
Okay. Can I get through my segment, please?
Mute button will be touched.
Don't be the book report got you covered. Cannot. Cannot. All right. And lastly, y'all know
Book.
I love a good series. I finally made my way through season 2 of 4 seasons. It's so good. I even went back and watched the last episode, the last episode of this last season. That one deserves an Emmy. It is hilarious, just the punchlines and it's comedic genius. It's great. So if you want a quick breeze through 2 seasons of a series, it's based on friends from college that are navigating their 50s. It's the cool like going into being empty nesters and what their life looks like. Tina Fey, Coleman Domingo. It's so good. Steve Carell. Yeah, it's chef's kiss. But that's not what was number one on Netflix this week. I don't know if you all know or have been watching. I know we started watching Burrows, which I feel like it is the Stranger Things for old people. You're on mute.
It's called Burrow.
Burrows, Burroughs.
Oh, Burrows.
Yeah,
Like
Burrows.
okay.
Yeah. That is actually number one on Netflix this week. Number two is Nemesis, which I could not get into.
Oh, I've been waiting on you to say something about it because you mentioned this Nemesis last week, right?
Yeah, I
I
got through the first episode and I was like, I don't know.
I missed episode one, two, three, and four. All right, so I caught no. I think it's like 10 episodes.
I don't know.
Either if it's eight, I got to four. I started at four, and if it's 10, I started at five. Page turn. It's a page turn.
Really?
Once it
Okay.
gets going, once it gets
Okay.
going, especially your man's is in there.
I know Daniel.
Yeah, well, I don't know his name, but the
Well,
dude from
I'm Insecure. That's his name was Daniel in Insecure.
and then Janelle James' boyfriend,
I know
IT boyfriend is in there.
acting is horrible. So
I mean, but his acting is not great in Abbott Elementary as it is anyway. He plays somebody that he plays an IT guy. You know, my best friend's an IT guy.
they on fire in these comments. Tanisha said, Four Seasons is super relatable if you were in your 40s with a good group of old friends. That is so true. They don't have to be in their 50s, but that is so true. That is totally us. I was telling the story of how I don't care. I'll put it out there. I was telling the story of how we were
Put
in
yourself on mute first.
like I ain't say it. We were in New Orleans and I decided to take and that's what it feels like. It's like a roller coaster of emotions, laughter, and just enjoying one another. So Tanisha said she said this hello with friends, and then she said each character reminds me of some people I know. Listen, Claude reminds me of someone that both of us knows, and Claude is a good time. Um, and then she said Tanisha also said somebody said Nemesis is power light and womp womp. See that's what I'm talking
First
about.
of all, I ain't never seen Power, so whoopity womp.
Just go on and log off, little cuz. Just go on.
Nobody wants to see that. The Power, the extension of Empire. We're good. We're good. We're good, little cousins.
Okay. Uh NJ talking about I'm back and then submit your number again. Girl, I got your number. I got your number right here. Like, listen, do not forget about I might put yours out there first. Cause you like, listen, I'm gonna submit it 2 times. 2 times for the 2 times. So but again, 4 seasons, and it's not hour-long episodes. I think they're about 30 minutes. So they're like the length of a sitcom without ads. So oh, she was saying that Nemesis is growing on her. Okay, girl, I ain't tried it. Maybe I'll go back and visit. But 4 seasons. This last season was so good that I want to go back. I know Alicia and I talked about it too. That we're gonna go back to season one and start all over again, and then go through season two. It's just that good. So again, it's
Not being nostalgic on something new.
it's great. It's great. It's great. It's great.
You
Just
can't
talk
make
about.
it. Y'all can't make it a cult classic, and it's still in the new releases.
Uh, that's what we did with Insecure. So just saying. And y'all, that's my pop culture for this week. Pop culture.
Thank you, Renika, for the pop culture of the week.
My pleasure.
Oh man, I couldn't even get myself together for the next segment. What are we doing here? All right, we got it for the people. What you got?
Let me tell y'all what happened to me just today. Really all this week. Because I went to the beach another day this weekend. We watched the sunset. And it's just been different encounters that I'm like, wow. You just never know who you're going to meet and um your how you engage with someone leaves a lasting impression, right? So we've seen on social media when people are doing good deeds, they like to record it. And then they post it on social media. Hopefully not to just give themselves, not to gloat about themselves and their good deeds, but also encourage someone to pay it forward. So, I mean, as I'm about to do what I'm about to do, I was at work today. It was two of us in the office, and hot is. We've been waiting on an 80-degree day. It arrived today. So again, it was two of us in the office. Did not want to go all the way across town to get food, so I decided to do DoorDash. And you all know that DoorDash is usually twice the price of when you go into the actual restaurant or wherever. So I have I'm seeing that my order is being made, is being picked up, and it says, excuse me, mind you, I am in Benton Harbor, Michigan, a very small town, um, four square miles of city, and and I work in St. Joseph, which is right across the bridge, equally small, right? I see that the person that is delivering my food, it says Steven is on a bike. I said, where? What? Why would he be on a bike? He got to travel. Like, this isn't easy travel for. He's not going a couple city blocks. He's going miles on a bike.
Mm.
So I was a little nervous. So I was about to send a message, like I was talking to my teammate, and she said, I need you to message him and be like, Steven, are you really on a bike? Like, you finna go over this bridge over Lake Michigan? You finna go with my food? Like, you finna do that? So it said that Steven was gonna be arriving 30 minutes later than I thought, and then all of a sudden the timer rolled back. I was like, so Steven ain't on a bike. Okay, he ain't on a bike. We see this motorbike, like not your regular motorcycle, like a little crotch rocket, pull into the parking lot, and I hear my teammate say, "Hey, Steven, it's right over here," because he was lost. He was just kind of like about to turn around. I said, I'm hungry. I need my food, Steven." So he turns around, he parks, and I said, when I say Steven, 80 degrees, y'all. Steven was dressed in basically a Carhartt outfit, delivering my food with my DoorDash on his back.
Put the
Right?
wrong thing on today.
I said, goodness gracious. I know he probably like, I don't want no bugs and mask. Like he wasn't finna be eating no bugs today. And I said, Steven, I just knew for sure you weren't on no damn bike, like with my food. So he gently gets my food out, gives it to me, and we're like chuckling. I made sure I gave him a water. Oh, I asked him if he wanted water. He said, yeah. So my food is still hot. Don't know if he had like little warmers in there or what. So I said, so I'm recording it as us talking to one another. So then I hit stop and I said, Steven, what's your Cash App? No, you don't have to do that. I said, no, you out here doing the Lord's work in this heat. Show Cash App. So he gave me his Cash App and he said, I'm just out here just trying to save up for a car. Okay, so I sent him some money. Um, so he went on his way. He was really sweet, like just very humble. I go in, maybe 30 minutes later, I get an inbox saying from Ryan, Ryan, where are you? Ryan Isom, where are you? Inboxed me and said, you didn't just made that young man's day. He didn't came over here smiling. I'm like, mind you, I posted it nowhere. Nowhere. Like, I don't know this man. Sorry to this man. I didn't know this man. This is my first time meeting this man, but he was a very, very, very pleasant young man. Very pleasant. He goes and tells Ryan, ooh, and don't hurt me for saying it. He said, ooh, this fine, fine, fine older lady. Because young people be like, oh, she old. I said, damn, I ain't got no. Okay. He said, this fine, fine, fine older lady gave me a tip via Cash App. And Ryan was like, well, let me see who it is.
Nosy Rosie.
Because Steven said, I'm gonna look her up. I was like, is she flirting with me or whatever? He said, let me see what she looked like. And then he said, oh man, that's my cuz. He said, first of all, you related to everybody. That's number one. And then number two, you know her? He was like, yeah. So that's why Ryan inboxed me. He said, you know what? Your good deed was seen. You made your young man's day. So again, we don't always have to post what we do. Somehow it'll get back to us. I was just trying to pay it forward because I was just so grateful because I was home. I was hangry. And he was extremely pleasant for the conditions that he was delivering my food in today. So I just want to say continue to be, if you ever doubt about paying it forward or being nice to someone, especially because I told you I've been in rare form all day. Um when the spirit taps you on their shoulder to do something, just do it.
Mhm.
Because it's not only for yourself, it's not only for them, but it's for yourself as well. So that's my for the people. Just do something nice for someone today and tomorrow.
That's what's
And
up.
that's it.
That's what's up. That was a good one.
Thank you.
That was a good one. And of course, the story gets wrapped back around. That's crazy it came back that quickly.
That quick.
Yeah, that quickly.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Mhm.
Amazing. Mine for the people. Um, I'm actually going to share if I can figure it out.
Not AJ talking about what you say to girl? What you say to? With this emoji. I always laugh when anybody uses this emoji.
All right. Yeah. So I shared this job because I want to give it to the people. It's actually a grant specialist for the Madison Square Garden Boys and Girls Club Foundation.
What?
Actually, and this position, it requires a 4-year degree, but I mean, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And all you have to do is have 5 years of grant writing experience, and it's a hybrid position.
Mm.
You don't even have to live in New York City to actually be a part of it. You can live in Jersey, Connecticut, PA. You probably just have to come into the city once, twice, maybe 4 times a month. So
So where you at, girl? You said you was looking for someone. She said, what did you say last week? What did you give last week? Oh, the at Duke.
yeah,
Yeah, she was like,
yep,
that's looking a little enticing.
yeah. The Duke University last week, and so this week it's the Boys and Girls Club of Madison Square Garden. I tied it back to the Knicks, so they actually have a Madison Square Garden Boys and Girls Club because they're sponsored by the Knicks, and
Mm,
so here we are. That's a great opportunity. You're gonna make hella connections. Spend the
mm-hmm.
next 5 to 10 years of your life and do it right.
Nah.
So that's mine for the people. I love sharing these opportunities. If you get a chance, go back episode to episode. You'll get a chance to see it. And go apply. Go
Mm-hmm.
apply. Go apply. All right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Rega, ching 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 ching. I think it's that time.
But numbers.
It's that number.
Robert said, thank you for that powerful word, Ronika. Anytime, Robert. And then NJ said, the Philly DoorDash people are not so savvy, but however, paying it forward is dope. So we know, we know, we know, we know. Ooh, ooh. Okay, y'all, when I say we're gonna be on here all night with these numbers, but let me start with because NJ, when I say I feel like you probably put it in there 3 times. I love you, girl. Right. The first number we got tonight is 221.
I think I'm calling a loose.
And it's funny that everyone stayed away from the 2-digit numbers because they were like, we don't know where we at on that. So I didn't even have to remind y'all, but I do want to remind y'all before these numbers pop off. If you have not already, use that arrow at the bottom, share with your network because these questions get good, they get deep, they get funny, they get reflective. So be sure to share them with your people so they can get in here. Yeah. Oh, AJ says stop. I love numbers. Listen, child. You see, I just gave yours. Let's go. Let's go. 221. But don't forget again. This my this ain't my last reminder saying it, but don't forget to use the arrow, share with a friend, because we also love when you all chime in the comments and give us your responses to the question as well. So we try to read those aloud.
Look, you can share with your friend and then y'all can talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Just keep it simple.
Either at happy hour or over coffee. You know, whatever you fancy. Okay.
Coffee. I ain't old enough to drink coffee.
Mm-mm. Me either. Somebody asked me out for coffee, and I said, I'll do a cocktail, but
All right. 221.
yes.
How many hats do you own?
Ooh, I love a good hat. So,
Say that again. Say that again.
I love a good hat.
Sound
Um,
like you from Kentucky.
of all colors too. Like y'all know, I love a good fedora. If you were to look on our Please Do Tell podcast on YouTube, our cover photo is me in a yellow hat, a yellow fedora. So that's usually my signature. It's a mustard color. I always get stopped for it. People tried to steal it before, but I got at least 25 hats. Yeah. But fedora is my thing. That's my go-to. I love a good fedora.
That's a lot of hats for a non-church mother. I will say that. That's a lot of hats.
Well,
But I do like you and your fedoras. Those
thank
are pretty dope. They're provocative and sophisticated. You want to know who she is, and you know she's better than you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am
That's
that
pretty good.
bitch in a fedora. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I would say maybe 30.
Oh,
I'm actually, if things pan out right, look, they've been in the corner for the last month. I was gonna put my hats like right behind, like, because
uh-huh.
I actually I bought a hat rack that you can actually just kind of like place them on. So if y'all see them hats up there next week, surprise.
Might come
So
in and get it.
but yeah, because I don't want them, they get dirty and stuff. And typically now, like when I was little, if I lost my hat, I got my ass. It
Mm,
was your ass.
mm-hmm.
But as an adult, I lose a lot of hats. A lot of hats. A lot of hats.
How you be losing stuff? People just be coming over and stealing them?
I'll go to somebody's house and then you got all this
Wow.
hair, you got a hat, you got a holder. Hell, this past weekend I lost my beats. How about that? Yeah, don't know. But anyway, let's not bring up
I'm
old.
not judging. I'm not judging.
Yeah.
I'm not judging. 18 says she ain't got no hats. Wait a minute.
Speaking of it, I've never seen 18 in a hat.
No, you're right. I don't think I ever have.
Mm-mm. If she got a hat on, that means that her hair must be about to get done or something. And I may have seen that in my 40 years once.
Yeah, I don't think. Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. And whoever reacted with the wow is hilarious to her. Whoever did it. Wild. Okay. I'm gonna bounce back up to the numbers from 5/28/2026. That was the last. Was that last Thursday? Was that the date?
What was it?
5/28 was that? Yeah, that was last Thursday. Okay. The first number is 5/28. You know,
528.
whoever it is, use the date. You get on my nerve.
528 it was last week, wasn't it?
So we already did that one.
No,
That
no,
was
no. I was just saying like the date.
yeah, but they also use it as the number, which is funny. Whatever that is, you're smart. You was smart. You was kind.
Are you a thrill seeker?
Oh, Robert also said never seen 18 in a hat. Laughing emojis. Am I a thrill seeker? It depends. It depends. I think and I'm gonna say this is that with having older siblings, they try to be the they try to be the role model. They try not to do bad things in front of me. But when my sister said, let's zip line over this festival in San Francisco, I was down for it. So I mean, other than that, I when she suggested and she did it, I said, damn it, sign me up. Because I used to love a good roller coaster. I don't know about now, but that's probably about as thrill seeking as I'm gonna get. What about you?
Thrill seeking. I actually probably gonna have to do a roller coaster this summer. Yeah, I'm going. I just scheduled it going to amusement park in PA in August. Crazy. So, doing that. When you say thrill seeker, I'm gonna say yes because I love thrillers. Like that's why I got into um I think it was like Nemesis because it was like a thriller. Anything that's a thriller, like I'm in. Because everybody else be lame.
You're right.
And then everybody would be like, "Oh, we should do this." And then when they get time to do it, they lay down like ants. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog, nah. And they lay down like ants and elephants are stumping through. So nah. People be saying they about the thrill, but they don't. In the words of an icon,
Here we go.
BB King, the thrill is gone.
The thrill is
The
gone.
thrill is gone. Yeah, y'all ain't because it's so much real stuff happening now that it's almost. I remember being like younger, and you would look at somebody that was like in their 50s and 60s and be like, they are a real thrill seeker. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. But you ain't seeing nobody in their 50s and 60s. It's regular stuff just trying to get up and pay rent.
EJ said, I would still do a roller coaster. I'm a hot air balloon girl. I'm a hot air balloon next month for her 50th.
Who?
NJ.
Oh wow, 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 wow. Well, a little sidebar. Yeah, if you actually I want to see the pictures of you in a hot air balloon. But a little tidbit, I don't know if you know, but in New Mexico, Albuquerque to be exact, in the month of October, they have a hot air balloon festival. I've been saying I was gonna go like two
Yeah,
out of the last 5 years.
yeah, yeah.
Just to let you know, NJ, if you're looking for even more, like they have, I think the festival is like a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like tons of hot air balloons. So just, a little bucket list thing if you want to do it. Yeah.
Classmate, is that you talking about I'll still ride a roller coaster? Is that you, child? Wait a minute. Sharisa? Is that you? Is that O2? I can't, I'm scared to click on it okay. Because I might lose my space. But child, is that you? Chime in. Talking about you still ride a roller coaster with the roller coaster emoji. Whee! Okay. Ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. NJ yet said, yes, I've heard about this about the hot air
Okay.
balloon. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. That
Um
dope experience. I really want to do it.
oh, Brandy said hot air balloons are fun. Wear sneakers and pants to get into the basket. I
Dude,
mean,
she said where's some what? I didn't hear.
she said wear sneakers and pants to get into the basket.
Well, you don't
Child,
want to scar up your insides.
I mean, I don't want hot air up my puss, so yeah.
Look. Oh, oh. That's you. That's your fault, Brandy, for that one. Oh man.
Yeah, say I would definitely do hot air balloon. See, it wasn't too bad, and that is my classmate. Hey, girl. Okay, next number. Did I do 14? Wait, I did do those 1425, right? Was that 1425? Okay, 1425.
1425. That was a good year.
Hmm. Okay.
Do you think there's any merit? What?
Hmm. Oh, Brandy said you have to climb in the basket. Again, I see why you said pants, because child, you don't want
Do
hot.
you oh do you think there's any merit in paying your taxes? Surprise.
Every year I'd be like, why don't have a kid? I need another write-off because what is happening to me? I be seeing y'all out here getting tens of thousands of dollars for taxes, and I either be owing or I get like a couple $100, which I ain't mad when I get a couple $100 back. But
Have them take more out.
listen,
I learned that long time ago. If I don't have a dependent, I'm gonna have to extend it. You know.
I'm like, damn, like Cooper, where you at? I can't claim you either. Damn, nothing. So
That's what we should be lobbying Donald Trump. You know, he would do that too.
all of us would pass. Like, come on now.
Hmm.
But I digress.
I don't think it's. I think it's merit because at least we have a military that can, for safety and security purposes.
Yeah. Listen, Brandy and NJ are making fast friends in the comments talking about this hot air balloon. Not me, child.
I
Mhm.
do want to do it. I do. I do. I do.
Okay, next number is 570.
570.
Mm-hmm. Like Ron Burgundy.
Is change easy for you?
Ooh.
I'll answer first.
Okay.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a student of change.
Uh-huh.
I think I really like kind of grow up on it.
Not
Like
lenient. I'm a student of change.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm a
Yeah.
student of change.
Yeah.
I think I graduated from high school in the 9/11. You had to change.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? 5 years before that, you was in eighth grade. All of a sudden, the internet jumped in. You had to change. So I've just and when I graduated from college, the housing market crashed. You had to
Mm-hmm.
change. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so yeah, I am definitely. I would say change is easy. Um, in most circumstances.
Yeah. Now I would agree with that. And I'm gonna say when change gets tough for me because I am the only millennial in my immediate family. The other two are Gen X. Then you got parents who are boomers. And when internet and all this comes through, it's like I don't like change, but I have to almost force them to adapt to change. So it's easier for me to change versus the people in my immediate family to change, if that makes sense. So I think I had to be more of the trailblazer with that and accept it a little bit more, accept it quicker than the people around me, such as family. But I think change is I say it often, and I didn't even notice that I do. I do say change is good. It does. I mean, y'all know I change my nail color every week, so clearly change is good.
Boom. Boom.
All right, next number 1027.
207.
1027.
Woo.
I don't want it.
Did you go first last time or I go first?
You went first last time.
Okay, it's on you then, and be ready. Do you prefer to wash up in the morning or the evening?
Morning. Morning. I'm going out this house fresh and so clean, clean. So fresh and so clean, clean. Yeah, I prefer the morning. I
I would
do.
agree. I would agree with you now. The morning. Well, because I grew up, you grow up with older people. Older people like you ain't finna go out with your
Yes.
pores all open. So you
Yes.
gonna take your bath
Yes.
at
Yes.
night, get your ass up. You ain't gonna sleep. You ain't
Yes.
gonna in
Yes.
your sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I do. You see how I wake up?
I,
They be mad into my face. Like, what? What are we talking about? I got night sweats. Like, what?
am going to work smell like a trash bag.
Okay. Like, oh, you smell a little tot. You smelling like your dreams out here. Take a shower.
Well, your dreams must be Oscar the Grouch because it smells like garbage.
You've been running all night long. Get your ass up and
And her.
range off.
Oh boy, that was a good one.
That was a good one. Range it off. Range it off. Next number.
Yeah, because I definitely was. Because it'll just be my damn luck. Uh, I range off at night, and then it's cold in the morning. But because it's so cold, my body overheats, not in sweat at night, and I'm gonna bring that dried up sweat smell. Nah, cuz I can't do that. I can't do that to the people.
Unless you are in the trades or something. But if you are heading into the office, don't you go in there with no hot pits. Don't you do it.
Even with the trades, I was a maintenance man for 5 years. No, 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 and no. Cause as soon as you wipe off that sweat, we can still smell that tart. Punk. Yeah. Yeah.
There's actually there's a fetish for some people that they decide. I didn't know that until like this past week. I
Yeah,
said, wait a minute, people don't bathe just so they excuse me, they get turned on by people smelling their body odor.
well, Renika, some people sell their drawers and their panties and they're used. It's not like they went and bought them and then gave them to somebody.
Oh,
No, they'll actually wear them and then send them. And they say the post office is going out of business.
I'm in the wrong business.
I'm just here to tell you.
Okay. Clearly, I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah.
All right. Next number 134. That's right. 134. Okay, so pause before that. We might need a new 3,000 questions book. Is there a new one that has been released with more questions? Because I feel like we are burning through these numbers now.
Well, we burning through them, but if you get like 10, 15, and 10 and 15 weeks, you only got 300 still.
That's
You
true.
ain't got
That's
many.
true. Okay. All right. Let it ride. Let it ride. 134.
Hold on, work.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's an emergency too, so give me 1 second.
Okay. I too am on call this week, people. That is, oh my goodness, when your phone rings, you're like, Lord, please don't let it be an emergency. Please don't let it be a crisis. Please. Please. You just hope that it's not a crisis, but hope that you can help. But my goodness. Robert said they sending used panties to the post office. Listen, I thought it was just an OnlyFans thing. Like, you just log in, you see some feet. Oh, I told y'all about what happened with my feet. Oh, did I tell y'all last week what? I feel like it was it last Thursday or last Friday that I got my toes done. Anyways, I got my toes done and it was a correction to me getting my toes done some weeks ago. I'm lying. It was like a couple months ago. Done. So I was very frustrated with my last pedicure because the person had cut my big toenail at an angle, so clearly it grew in a little stupid. So this time she had to cut it all the way down, like basically almost damn near to the white meat. So I said that my feet look like booty diggers. All right, next number.
What the hell is a booty digger?
Booty diggers.
But I will say, the one white lady that um she said uh uh she dropped an appliance. She does like HGTV. She's based out of Detroit, where she kept saying, I'm from Detroit, I'm from Detroit. Gross Point. That's not Detroit, okay? I'm a Michigander, I know.
Yeah.
So but she called it a fug nigger. And they were like, well, why did you say that? She was like, she was like, cut
On
the tape.
Breakfast Club.
Cut the tape.
Yeah, on Breakfast
like,
Club. Yeah.
I don't know where that came from. What do you mean? I've never said what? But anyway, so that's what that made me think of.
Tanisha said, rare form indeed. High air on the puss and booty diggers. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lot. So, shout out to Gen X and my peoples. So, if you are someone that bites your nails, I'm kind of looking at you. Well, side eye if you bite your nail. But if your nail bed starts like all the way down here, like we see more skin than nail. We call those I don't know, beauty diggers. Cause you're not really scratching your butt, you're more massaging your butt if you ain't got no nails in there. I don't know. I'm gonna blame it on the Gen Xers because that's definitely a 1200 block of Superior reference. If you know, you know, Ben Harbor because that was full of Gen Xers and they are off the chain. But so that's how my big toes look. She had to cut that thing down damn near to the white meat because of what the last person did on my pedicure. So I say that my feet look like booty diggers. And thank goodness I did it now so they can grow in fully.
for the summer.
You know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
I'm not a big feet or foot person.
Uh,
Damn sure can turn me off if it's ugly.
uh,
I ain't said it had to be pretty, but I damn sure it can't be ugly.
they have hammer time on the toes. Cause you are okay, another sidebar. Y'all know one of my favorite movies is Boomerang. And if you know in that movie,
They
it was
pull back them.
so I've been like this all my life. Like my nails gotta be right. And then wait, I might have to tag her. Erica Slater. It was Demita's birthday party. We were in Ann Arbor and my toes were not done, but I made sure when I transitioned from my heels to flats for the night when we are all hanging like out in the hotel, I had on these matter of fact, they kind of like the ones I got on now, these slippers and she wanted to go downstairs and all she had was heels. She tried to pry the slippers off of my feet. She said I just said forget it because they wouldn't come on my feet. Wasn't no nigga in there finna talk about my toes. So tight. So we still laugh about that to this day because I said no, I made sure that those slippers matched my outfit. So if I fell asleep in my outfit, I was still gonna be cute. If somebody was gonna take a picture, like still cute, but you weren't finna get them toes because I know they weren't done. It was wintertime. We weren't even
that's
finna play those games.
that's crazy.
So, um, Robert says, JB, preach, because I hate feet.
I ain't messing with your feet, but they can't just be. They can't be as the word of they can't be bone ugly. They can't not be bone ugly. What was that number though? Oh,
Uh, that,
I
that
got
was
it. I got it.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. Who's first? Me or you?
For the next one?
One, 1, 3, 4.
Oh, you.
What have you ever run from that you needed to face? Ooh. Um,
Hmm.
my academic successes.
Oh.
Because I had graduated from college and I hadn't finished, but you could just keep going. And nobody knows. Ask somebody that's in college. Ain't nobody ever asked for your transcript, and if they did, they ain't worthy. So I started working, and then next thing you know, like you still know you didn't finish. You knew you was going to school. You knew you was going to college. You knew you was in them dorms.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to finish. So I went back, finished up, um, did it in 7. Got it done.
Mm.
Got it done.
I was gonna go with dating, but I'm not gonna do that. So, mine is also with grad school. If y'all have not listened to previous episodes, I encourage you to go back and listen to previous episodes, especially at Please Do Tell. I talk about how after my accident, being a burn survivor here, this is my as my mom said, this ain't my scars, these my birthmarks. This is my new birthmarks. Um I had an incomplete that turned into an F. So that means automatically you are released from that program. And I spent about a year just trying to run from there. Like, okay, well, I guess I ain't gonna finish until Demita. Shout out to Demita. Um, she said, "This is what you need to do in order to just ask the question. Just ask." She said, "It don't hurt to ask." So, I had to stop running from it. I asked one question. There were people put in place to bless me in order to finish. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Here I am, a double eagle. On these hoes, on these hoes.
Look, once I found out that you could take a W,
Oh, listen.
actually, your cousin taught me. When your cousin taught me I could take a W, I was like, for real? I couldn't get over the registrar office fast enough the next morning.
Right, right for us.
Because that W mean that I got a year to make it up.
Uh-huh.
I got
You
a
can
clean
always
year to
draw.
make it up. I got a clean year to
Mm-hmm.
make it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. What's that number?
Ready? 28, 26.
Okay.
Like 17, 30. No, okay. Yep.
28, 26 is in the back of the book.
Mm. I'm still reading this. Preach. I hate feet. Robert, you are nuts.
When playing checkers or chess, do you prefer to play the black or white piece?
I'm always betting on black.
I'm with you. Yeah. The only one I was gonna go for is they were talking about if it was checkers, and I did used to always pick the red.
Me too.
Yeah. I did always pick
Me too.
it.
But you
Hence
said
the red shirt.
hello, lip, hello. I'm just saying. Oof. Ready for the next number?
Yeah.
1984. And that wipes out all of our numbers from last week. So shout out to y'all.
What promises have you broken?
Ooh. Mm. I promised myself I would have this house together. Um, I think I said a year after it became mine, and I didn't do that. So, yeah, that's a promise that I'm still pursuing. So, be a homeowner, they said. It'll be fun, they said. But it's literally one day at a time. I have to remember what my dad always said, one project at a time. You're not gonna do all of it in one year. He said, unless you'd have won the lottery or something and you or your priorities is a little jacked up. But yeah, that's one that I'm like, that is a work in progress.
Hmm. Um. Well, that's ongoing. Mine ain't going one ongoing. It's just how I felt at the time.
Mm.
If I had to be like maybe 23, 24, just kind of got into like, socially going out locally. I went out to college and things of that nature, but college kind of it puts you in a bubble.
Yeah.
Um, back at the crib, you know, hanging out, drinking, blah blah blah. Next thing you know, smoking weed, not no cigarettes,
Okay.
smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
And I had a bad experience with smoking marijuana. And I promised myself. And when I mean why I had a bad experience, as in I woke up out of my sleep in the middle of the night, and I promise you, I felt like ants was all over my body. So
Been
much
there.
of so much of ants all over my body. I got off because I was home for the summer. I got off of the couch. I got off of the futon and just got on the floor and just was wiggling on the floor. And I was getting them ants off because I was intoxicated, high. It was so much going on and it's
That's
so
the one.
new. And yeah, so I promised myself that I would never smoke weed after that.
Oh my gosh. I think we've all had that then. That's a really good one because Demita, where are you? Because the night that she moved or the morning that she moved to Dallas, my first time. And yeah, I was advised to only eat a piece of the brownie. It got good to me and I woke up like, are these my arms? Is
Mm-mm.
my heart outside of my body? Yeah, just and I promised then. Look at me now. But yeah, okay.
Not with the smile at the end.
Yeah.
But
Like, see,
I mean, it lasted for me. It lasted for like 5 years. I
mm-hmm,
did not. It
mm-hmm.
was a long time before I dabbled back in. It
Yep.
definitely, definitely. So that was a broken promise to myself.
Well, all right.
Mm.
Shibbidi-dibbidi-dee-dee. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're into our numbers for this week, and we have 3 left. We
Okay.
appreciate you for rocking with us.
All right. All right.
Oh, Nelly. Yeah,
What's going on, Natty?
you late. You late. And this is a late night show, and you late.
Not
Come on,
just a
hey
late
guys.
night show and you late.
Mm-mm. She said, Jeff, I'm texting you back now with your appointment.
You
Mm-mm.
good, you
No,
good, you good. Hey, look, they see your work. They know
no,
I need your work. That's all right.
no.
Just
Nelly,
joking. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Good to hear from
Nelly, did your mama stay tuned? I don't know if we chimed back in and said, did she love it? Did she go back and watch it?
you.
I
Look, we talked about you playing the the
my
clarinet.
recorder, my
Yeah,
recorder. My,
yeah. When I was at the house.
she said, I know I was working. My clients, girl, look, you giving all these excuses. We don't even want them. We don't even,
Now we don't even
we
want
don't
them.
want 'em. I'm so good to see you. Uh,
That was too funny.
I need to come to the city this summer so I can meet you. Oh, she said she's sitting right here laughing. Hey, Mama Nitty. Hey.
Hey.
All right. The next number is 270.
270. All right, me and you.
You.
As a kid, were you
Mm.
ever frightened of a monster under the bed? What did it look like? I wasn't scared of a monster underneath the bed. And I've said this story, I think maybe to you once before, Renika.
Yes.
My grandmother had this clock, and every hour it would ting,
Yay!
the
Yes.
old school clock.
Yes. Yes.
Well, and then I think at 12 o'clock or 5 minutes to 12, it made more noise than normal. Well, at 12 o'clock in my head as a kid, it would ding, and we lived in projects, but it was like 2 stories. And of course, we was sleeping upstairs. It would ding downstairs. You could hear it. I could hear it upstairs. And then some spirit would come from downstairs, upstairs, looking to see who was woke. And so I would always, and if you stayed up all night, 3, 4 hours, 3, 4 times, this spirit's coming to get you. And he was red and dark. So, it was just some devil shit that was in my hand. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
as a kid, I had that all the way from like 3 to like 8. It was years, years. Yeah.
Okay, so Nettie is saying, yes, let's make some plans. And then NJ is saying, come to Philly, both of y'all. So I should come into the city. And then Jeffrey and I should take the train to Philly to hang out with NJ. Like we
What's
can.
Nettie and then was just in Philly last week. She was at the Roots picnic. Yeah, yeah. She tried to put me in last week. I got sick. We ain't got to put my business, but I got sick. And they were at the Roots picnic, her and Kyle. Yeah. I saw the footage.
Jeffrey is always saying, don't waste an opportunity.
Correct. Don't waste it.
That's all I got to say. I'm speaking with my eyes. Okay,
Philly it is.
just saying.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Mine was and it's funny because my granny had my mom had bought my granny, my dad's mom, this clock for I feel like I don't know if it was her birthday or Christmas, or it was. Listen, clearly my mom's love language is gift giving. Now it just came to me. I feel like tonight because she always giving somebody something. So
I like to receive gifts. That's my love
I
language.
mean, hello. I mean gifts that are just they're intentional. I love it when you listen to me and then okay, wait, rabbit hole.
I
Okay,
just want to give because that's my love language. I ain't into that intent. Your intent may be wrong, but I still like it.
Anyways, so Jennifer has my granny's clock in her house, and it does chime at the top of every hour. That's not what scared me. Now later's okay. Wait a minute. I used to love now laters, especially the cherry cola ones. If you know, you know. If you're a millennial, especially, there was the cherry on one side and then the Coke on the other.
I hated those.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Who are you right now? They were the best. You don't even deserve to see my face right now. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
You won't be able to say that in Philly.
Anyways, I'm back. So I had those nowadays, and I was eating. I remember my granny said to me, "Nika," or she Neek or I had so many nicknames, but she said, "Don't be eating those annihilators or any of that candy late at night, because you're gonna mess around. You're gonna have a monster crawling out of your stomach."
So hook, line, and sinker.
Nigga, that night I would dream about a monster, almost like Aliens or whatever that movie was. Something coming out of my stomach because I disobeyed her and I ate those annihilators. I snuck one in my pocket from that short commute, which is like 3 minutes from my granny house to my house growing up. I snuck that annihilator in my pocket, ate it in the back seat, and dreamed about aliens coming out of my stomach that night. And I said, "Damn it, I'll never eat another annihilator this close to bedtime ever again." And I have not. Damn it, I have
Look,
not.
look at God. Were you
Look at
stealing
the
and
Lord's word.
still
Huh?
hiding? Stealing and hiding now, ladies.
I ain't no business. That's why I'm a do-gooder now. Cause what the fuck?
Do gooder.
NJ said, "Now, ladies, the lemon and the cherry and the watermelon. The pineapple ones were good too. Not you going through the whole list, child." She said she was also at the Roots picnic, the kickoff. And then Nettie said, "Always the summer kickoff. Forget all of y'all, okay? Forget
It's an East Coast thing. I look, see, I'm still learning. I'm almost 10 in, but you see, that's the summer kickoff.
okay. You ready? We got 2 more numbers left, y'all. Oh my
What was that last number?
270.
Okay. I didn't mark it. So that's why I
Okay.
want. All right.
Next number. Oh, Nettie said my fat ass would have ate it just to see what happened. Clearly, I didn't. Clearly. Clearly.
hiding and shit.
Like what? Like what she talking about? She tripping. This is the same woman that be cheating on board games when she playing with me. Like I ain't believing it. We may be a day apart in birthdays, but I ain't believing it. She love a good story. I love a good story. Clearly, we both Capricorns, cause ma'am. But I ate it. And look at me now, here to tell the story of what happened to me after I ate it. After she told me that. Next number is 1472.
them aliens came out of your belly.
I was just like the hell, crying and everything. Yeah,
The
bad.
ugly cry when you need your mama.
Bad. Beautiful that it said, "Hey Jeffrey, I hope you're doing well."
Who?
About her bag, BAG.
Hey,
You might need to check the comments, child.
hey.
And then NJ said, "Also, I'm having a 50th at the crib, so let's go Philly." See, okay. NJ is like, "Bring y'all answers on."
When is your birthday? Yeah, send an invitation to Renika. It's only 2 hours. Come on now, I'll jump on the bus. Like it's nothing.
Now, Latanya, talking about I'm back late, but I made it. Yeah, you late, child, because we got 2 numbers left. So you got to watch some.
Who that, North Carolina?
Yeah, no.
North Carolina.
Grand Rapids, North Carolina.
It's
Uh,
on you.
okay. Yeah.
What makes you feel rested and refreshed?
Oh, her birthday is July 3rd. Just so you know.
Okay. Okay. 4th of July.
Okay.
Good,
Uh,
good one, too.
what makes me feel rested and what?
Refresh.
Honestly, being around my friends.
Mm.
Good energy. Because we can laugh, we can fall asleep together, we can wake up, we're refreshed, and we're gonna do that ish all over again. So I want to say just being in good company.
Okay. It seems like I'm indirectly or directly there, so I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just saying. You're usually in the room. Uh-huh.
um, I'm just gonna keep it basic.
Mm.
Some good sleep and a shower,
Woo!
and I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
No, that
Yeah,
don't always do it for me, but yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good sleep
For
in the
sure.
shower. What else? What
Okay.
else do you want, woman?
What more do you want from me?
All right,
Uh,
last one.
like Latanya said, I told y'all I'm always working. Yeah, you working and about to miss this show, child.
That's all right. We look. We got it on. We got it on tape.
Mm-hmm.
Got it on
Yeah.
stream.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever generation you are, we got it.
And we've been off the chain too, child. Off the mother blucking
Yeah, it's
chain.
been like I can't believe we've been on here almost like 2 hours already.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, wait a minute. NJ, not you feel renewed and refreshed. She said, "Good sex for you, girl. Stop capping."
I was thinking that, but it's that could be refreshed, but I'm not rested. I just put
Yeah,
in like
yeah,
good work. Like, come on
yeah,
now. Yeah,
yeah. There you
yeah.
go.
Come on now. Not rested. Now I gotta sleep. That's why I was like to sleep in the shower. It was after the good sex, you
You
know.
go out.
So
Daddy said that's exactly what I want right now. I agree, Jeff. Or I'm sure she's not talking about the other stuff.
what's
Mm,
the goods?
or are you? Let us know. Um, and then the last number for the night.
Dum dum dum.
It's 274.
Damn, 270 and 274 showed up tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They must be classmates.
Ooh. Oh, she said no sex for me. Sis, it's been 2 years, no sex. Oh.
That's a long time. And that ain't now, with that being said, this is a great segue for those 2 years. Do you believe in God or a higher power? You must.
I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And that's it and that's all. Amen. Holla bizzle, holla back.
I don't know about a halabizzle. You just got kicked out of the church after that. You you for sure gonna have to go to the front of the church and ask the church for forgiveness
I'm
after
going to
that.
just lay on the altar. I'm going to do. Because praise is what I do.
But I do. I believe in God. Obviously, I don't want to say obviously, but yeah, you better. You
You
bet.
better
Look,
remind it.
I used to tell my students years ago, you don't have to believe in God because when they're like in high school and stuff, you're experimenting. You want to know your parents have taught you some stuff, and you want to see if it's right. So I always just tell them like, you have to believe in God or a higher power because you didn't wake you up this morning.
Amen.
Remember that. No matter who you are, you was in there in your slumber. You didn't say, get up. All right. So
Okay. Um,
compete,
wait,
compete.
wait. Okay, hold on. Your classmate and my girl, Denise Patrick, chimed in and said,
Hey,
hey,
hey.
talk about girl. Denise, I know you probably like, what is going on? This your first time? Welcome.
God damn it, we said welcome.
We said welcome. And so we do PPP, which is pop culture, politics, and for the people. And we also do numbers. So we're actually wrapping up our late night show. We do it every week, girl. So if you are up,
10:15 Eastern Standard Time.
I'm just saying, which is not, I believe, 9:15 your time. Check in with us, and then if you're not able to catch us live, we're also on YouTube. On if you know, you know. But girl, it's a kiki and a cackle of a time because the folks is in the comments talking about JB. That was funny. Yeah, 2 years. That's a long time.
I'm just saying, like, what are we trying to do here? That was a great segue to do you believe in God or a
Okay.
higher power? Because if you doing that and without that guidance, what are you, a monster?
And Latanya said 2 years. I would not, could not. Tanya, I am.
Time out.
No,
Look, hold on. We are not going to bash anybody that was
no,
vulnerable in
no,
the thing.
no. We listen. People know their tolerance. They know. They know. They know what they can handle. They know.
Right.
They know. They
They
know.
know.
They know. I know
They
me.
know.
I know me. Nettie said devil walking because ain't no way in hell. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I just know I know me. I know me. And I will cut somebody off real quick. Like,
I mean, because 2 years now, here I go. Here I'm gonna fall down the ledge. But
here we
I mean,
go.
'cause 2 years, like you spent that time like in high school, like middle school, like that's what you were doing that for. Ain't no reason to replicate what you did as a kid. Boom.
That's your
All
justification.
right.
Okay.
All
All right.
right.
Here we go. Denise said, oh, okay, I work nights, so that's good. Ciao. Join, set your reminder right now. Also, you can share it with the arrow at the bottom because we talk about some good stuff. Oh, do not let me forget about Denise because between Denise and Tanisha, which is Jeffrey's classmate, I want to fight both of them because every time something comes up, I'm like, so don't let me, after I go through these comments, I'm going to circle back to Denise because that girl is cray cray. Um, Latanya said, no, I'm just speaking for me. Then NJ said, a monster, really. I have PUSSY discipline. Alrighty, then she said, I'm going to fight JB. Attention talking. Um, so Denise and Tanisha. I know Tanisha ain't here, so Denise shared this with Tanisha, but I need you to lean in. Because whenever you all hop on the status, I'd be like, I want to fight both of them. I just want to fight both of them. The way that you all went in on one particular person about did they graduate in the class of 2000 or 2001, and y'all just kept going and going and going and going and going. When you all feel very passionate about something, y'all are going to keep going. Like someone's going to have to log you off for you because they will keep going back and forth. But the way that you all said that this gentleman was not the class of 2000, he was actually the class of 2001, and you were willing to provide receipts in the way that he blocked the both of y'all, I just want you. She said, I'm leaning in. Because you know it's a little delay. Like we're talking, and then they'll probably like a couple seconds later we'll catch up. But didn't he, and is this you cracking up? Yeah. So I just want to remind you that whenever he pops up in my feed, or even if he watches my stories, I think about y'all. She said he's still in denial. I
Hey, look, Renika, it's 01. We don't forget receipts, okay?
the two of them. I wanted to fight them both. I did. I still do because I couldn't believe y'all did that. Y'all wasn't letting up. Like, let me find a yearbook. You wait. Yeah, I know you was there. I said, okay. When I say these are two of the coolest chicks you'll ever meet, but don't try to fight them because they're going to still be fighting from 2005. They're going to drag your ass. So it's always to be on the best side of
Of
theirs
history.
of history.
Of history.
And then she said she still blocked.
It's all right. It's all right. Shout out to my classmate. I hope I see you in 5 weeks. 5 weeks.
She said she ain't coming. Denise, I think I heard you say she ain't coming.
That's
Oh,
all right. I won't have to come to Texas then. You know, Rob down there now. I know how to find you now, classmate.
listen, and she don't play about her. We met up with Denise. She was like, "Look at me, I'm with my babies." It was the Heartbeats plus Denise for Cinco de Mayo. She said, "These weekends margaritas, I'm finna go to the Aren't they all finished?" She said, "Girl, these is weak." So NJ said it was a great show tonight. Thank you for chiming in. So, child, we definitely got to come to Philly. Like, it's
Two
it's
hours.
it's done. It's handled. And then she said, Ronika Williams, he did too. Not at all. Okay, Denise, I'm not doing this. I'm not. I'm not. So, yeah. But that's all I got.
Tell them where they can find you.
You all you cool cats and kittens can find me on Instagram at Ronika.Williams, and you can find me on the Please Do Tell podcast, which you're wherever you listen to your podcast. So that's Apple, Spotify, Google, whatever. And you can also view us. So if you would like to watch a podcast, we're also on YouTube as Please Do Tell Podcast. Oh, one more thing. So next week, next Thursday around this time, so Jeffrey and we ain't gonna be late because I'm gonna just be running in here probably like full face beat. And so next Thursday in the city of Ben Harbor, Jeffrey and I had talked about how this community so loves basketball, especially the Ben Harbor Tigers. So we will be at the Secret Garden downtown Ben Harbor, and we will be telling stories of Ben Harbor basketball, so Tiger Pride. So I'm really excited about that. And I know I was teasing some pictures earlier with Coach Wilhite. Coach Wilhite was also one of the longest running head coaches of Ben Harbor basketball, but he was also the head coach of basketball for my brother Gerald. So we had kind of talked about that. It was one story he said, "Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that Gerald even had sisters because I have such a close relationship with his wife, Mrs. Wilhite." And he said and so I told him where Gerald was at. I said, yeah, he's a lawyer. He's in California. He said there was one thing about that boy, he kept him head in the books. Like that was first. He was truly a student athlete. So it was cool to hear those stories from the viewpoint of the from his coach, to see it from his lens. So I spent over 90 minutes there, and yeah, it was truly a gift in the gym to me, and I would definitely be back because they definitely loaned us some memorabilia for the exhibit that will be running into October at the Morton House Museum. So if you are able to follow, not able to go and follow Story Salon on Instagram and Facebook and the Morton House Museum, because we've been collaborating for these different events regarding Ben Harbor history, because Story Salon is all about preserving these stories of your community. So that's what's
If
up
you
with me.
if you get a chance, as I give the ending, just tag them in the box that way that they
Yeah.
can, you know. And so I'll slow it down as they no. All right, y'all. Y'all see, we're a little late. The late night show turned into the early morning show. No,
Mhm.
but thank y'all tonight for coming out. You know how we do. We did a little bit of politics because we got to keep our people on what the hell's going on because they're
Mhm.
trying to tell us. And so it's about us to be able to inform each other. That's how we get better. Pop culture is because we live by it. I mean, this culture called American culture is Black culture.
Mhm.
And then we always got to give it to our people, whether it's a job, whether it's a saying, or whether what we should do moving forward. So
Mhm.
we thank y'all for coming out.
Yeah.
Um, we had a bunch of numbers tonight, Renika.
We did,
We had
and
a bunch of night. We had a bunch of numbers tonight.
people are okay. Well, Bear is even giving love to NJ, saying also, and congrats on 2 years no sex. That's an awesome accomplishment. And then Latanya said, is the Morton House open on the weekend? Yes, they are open on Saturdays, and you're also able to call if you want to set up a special tour when they're not open. You can also do that as well. So, but it's some great things going on. Yeah.
we You can find me at Mr. Fantastic World at MrFantastic World WORLD on Instagram. You can find me Jeffrey Booker on Facebook, or you can find us on the Please Do Tell podcast on all social media outlets. And you can find us like you did tonight on the If You Know, You Know late night show, which will be dropping on midnight on Saturday, this week's episode. All right.
All
So,
right.
Renika,
I'm just
tell
saying
your people,
to tell my people,
call my people.
and we'll holler.